Welcome back, travellers of the infinite skies, to what is probably going to be the final instalment of my time in Milland before next hits. Just a short one today. Just wanted to... I'd promised L Plays that I'd show him around the inside of my freighter, as he recently bought his first ever freighter. And whilst it may not be relevant anymore, because we're expecting that with base building being expanded beyond belief in Next, it stands to reason that freighter base building is going to be upgraded as well. We think we know that there's going to be a lot more customizability to the freighters and so on in Next, but who knows? We don't know anything yet, really. Haven't had any patch notes, just had that fantastic trailer. But it fits in with what I'm intending to do before Next hits. It's now Friday morning. We've got until Tuesday when Next lands, and I'll be on holiday. So I've got a bit longer, but I can't do anything else after this weekend. So what I wanted to do was just make as many credits as possible. So I'm going to need my freighter. Let's have you over there. I still think that's awesome. I say still think that's awesome. No, everything's awesome about... Oh no! I didn't mean to quote that song. Oops. I mean, who knows what's going to happen when Next hits. That wasn't a very good landing. There we go. Now, I apologise as well, especially if the noise of this comes across. I'm having my breakfast, so I'm going to be munching things. Right, well, just in case everything changes in a few days' time, this is what freighters used to look like. Now, let me just give you a tour of my fleet here. So this is the Decisive Intervention 2, which was the chosen Defence Force fighter of the AGT. This is my original Decisive Intervention, which was very similar, but didn't have those nice TIE advanced wings on the side, so I might, when Next lands, I mean, who knows, we might be able to, we've been told we can build a bigger fleet. Can we actually own and fly that fleet, or are we just directing it from the front of the freighter up there? I don't know, but I might, if we're still limited to 6 personal ships, I might swap that for something else. It was a very nice fighter, but all of the features are in that one, so I'll come back to the one in front of that. This is my personal favourite exotic. This is Empire's Jewel, because of the colouring. Nice. Haven't really upgraded that yet, but there it is, sat there. And this was my day-to-day fighter. This is Hot Rod, the 8th incarnation of Hot Rod. My favourite fighter. It's a shame it hasn't got that bubble cockpit. Now, one reason I've come up here is because I want to change to the Condor to fill it with products to sell. Now, is there anything on there that I want? No, not especially, so let's just get into here. Now, on board here, I've got, here we go, quite a lot of liquid explosive already. I want to fill this with liquid explosive. I've also stuck all of the other random stuff that I've made on here, because I got a few circuit boards, so maybe I'll convert those into products later. We'll see, we'll see. Right, so my aim is, not necessarily within the time I've got this morning, but I want to fill that freighter with liquid explosive, then go and sell it somewhere. Now, here is the first exotic I bought, which is the banana ball. Wasn't my ideal one, but I really liked it because I wanted something with the moving parts when it takes off. And my daughter's a big fan of this one, so I promise not to get rid of that. But while it's in this position, it's all right. But that fin there sticks through this layer. If it's in the middle, if it's parked there, you can't get past it on the stairs. But one of my favourite tricks about freighters, I'll go over here for this, is that once you've got a decent jetpack upgrade in your exosuit, who needs stairs? because just up there is the walkway. So from here, shortcut. Ha. Anyway, right, okay, especially for L plays, but also for my posterity, this is how I've got my freighter farm set out. Cuboid rooms. I know we're going to get a lot more different room parts soon, but cuboid rooms I found are the best on here, and quad hydroponics bays. Now, there's a caveat here, because cactuses don't let you interact with the thing behind them. They're too big. But most other plants do. You can do that. So I've took the cactuses on the inside, where I don't need to get past them to something else, if you see what I mean. Now, I also planted these for the carbon to recharge the hydroponics bays, but then later discovered that the hydroponics bays automatically recharge because everything in your freighter resets when your freighter warps. So I've never had to charge these hydroponics bays. And you'll see there's an empty one there. That's because I miscounted. I worked out the ratios of plants that I need to make liquid explosive if I harvest every half an hour. I didn't want to have to go back to my base from wherever I've been travelling every half an hour, because that's a bit annoying. I used to have a living glass farm and I had to get back there every 15 minutes. That was a bit of a bind. But freighter every half hour, I can manage that, because wherever I am, I can call me freighter. So let's just gather all this quick. There's a slightly annoying feature of these quad bays. That's the one, because I end up interacting with them. Now I noticed somebody's joined me. Welcome. I apologise in advance because I'm just doing a quick stream this morning. I'm not actually watching my stream, so if you put any comments in the live chat, I won't read them. I apologise, but it's nice to have you. Please leave me a like and leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I will get back to you on that one. Please hit that subscribe button so you can find out when I'm on next. I will be streaming some next footage. It will be after I get back off holiday, because I'm going to miss it. I'm going to be surviving on watching everybody else's next footage. Now, I just realised that little icon in the bottom right hand corner, I forgot to empty my exosuit before I started this. I may run out of space, but we'll see. And I can actually harvest. Come on. Yeah. You. Oi. This is one problem. It was a lot easier in my before Atlas Rises in my freighter farm. It had a much more helpful distribution of plants, but nevertheless, here we are. So now, who knows? After next, will the economy and the no. Will the recipes for products change as much as they did in Atlas Rises? I hope not, because that was a right pay. Stop it! It was a right pain. My freighter farm beforehand was set up for harvesting. Stop it! I can't talk and do it at the same time. We were reminiscing recently. Freighter farm before was set up for what was it? Insulation gel. I think that was the big product before Atlas Rises. And when everything changed, including the price of things in Atlas Rises, oops, missed. We all had to adapt our farms as well. Anyway, so the basis of this farm, I'll come back down the middle in a minute, is that I can harvest everything now in half an hour's time, which I'm not going to stream. The Mordite should have grown. And then another half an hour after that, I think it's is it the fungal mold grows again? So then I get every 2 hours I get 4 harvests of, stop it, 4 harvests of Mordite. 2, yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Let's move some stuff. Okay, what should I shift? I'll put the warp cells back on my freighter. I've got any warp cells in here, I think I have. After doing all that 16 jumps, Gravitino balls I meant to put into storage. Ah, got no room in storage. Alright, let's stick them on the Colossus for now. A very useful thing about the Colossus, that is, just sitting there having storage. Can I get rid of any Iridium into... yeah. Chrysolite. Yeah, good. Titanium. Things. Oh, antimatter. That can go on to my freighter. Everything to do with warping I'm sticking on my freighter these days. I don't need these anymore. I can't put them on. Oh, warp cell. There we are. Okay, let's see if that frees up enough slots. Now, I know it's a little bit boring watching somebody harvesting plants, but I just wanted to show how I did it. Not how I harvest plants, because everybody knows how to harvest plants, but you can count the number of each one if you're interested. Being a spreadsheet nerd, I worked out the relative numbers of all of them needed for any combination of total slot numbers, and I also worked out what the best product was if you were only coming back and harvesting once every 2 hours, which is circuit boards. That's what I've got on my base, because I only want to visit my base every so often. But the best product, if you are able to get back every half an hour, is liquid explosive. That's what I've got here. So there we go. So that's my freighter farm. I didn't investigate whether I could go any further. This was the size of this was limited only by how many of each type of plant I needed. I didn't carry on building to find the limit. We think in next the limits are going to be removed, but I do have enough to build this, and I also discovered that on your freighter, wherever your freighter is, you get what was it I was particularly... oh, fascination beads, because I was trying to raise my standing with the Korvax at the time. But Omegon, always get Omegon, and the amount you can buy is the only thing that changes depending on the type of system you're in. So that was interesting. Anyway, so there you go, that was my freighter farm. I'm going to go and convert all these products into nice stuff, and then carry on farming, because hopefully before next I'm going to make loads of money. And I've currently got 33 million. The maximum you can get is 4 billion, I believe. I've never reached that. Never joined the billionaire club. But there's my hauler. So I'll leave this stream here. That was just a quick tour. Who knows what else will we be able to do from this room once next hits? We shall see. So for now, that's the end of my Milland meanderings. It's been nice to have you with me. Please hit the subscribe button. Find out when I'm streaming next. Be good to see you. This is Patholas, signing out.